Bucks Nation? I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. The live edition. But before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. We got a few topics we need to discuss tonight. First being Adrian Griffin's press conference. What did you guys think? Let's talk about it. Make sure y'all comment in the comment section and make sure y'all hit the like as y'all come in here. Second topic we need to discuss is Khris Middleton looking like he's going to resign with the Bucks. And then also we need to talk about Brook Lopez possibly going to the Houston Rockets. Those are the kind of the three topics. I know other stuff will get poured in from the chat, but those are kind of the three main topics I had on my agenda for the live today. So I know a lot of people were concerned about Adrian Griffin being a first-year coach and this being like a championship caliber team. I feel a lot more comfortable with Adrian Griffin after his first press conference. I think that went very, very well. If I had to rate it, I'd probably rate it like a 90 to 95 as far as his execution and what he was trying to come across as and his plan. I think this is a great plan that he has, and he's saying all the right things. He's literally saying exactly what Bucks Nation wanted to hear, especially about the on-the-ball defense, the offensive ball movement, allowing Terry Stotts to handle the offense. I mean, he was saying everything. It's almost like he's been in these chats for months just taking notes about what we were saying in here, and that's exactly what he said on stage. Now, going to the chat just with this real quick, do you feel more confident now with Adrian Griffin being the head coach after this first press conference? Obviously, this is just talking. We need to see action. I understand that. But do you have has your comfort level gone up now after this press conference? Because mine definitely did. I mean, think about all the stuff that he was talking about and saying, the grit, the determination, the more on the ball defense. I mean, that's all the stuff we've been talking about. I mean, it was, I don't want to call it perfect. That's why I said 90, 95, but that's probably as good as an initial press conference a coach could have on this caliber team. You know what I mean? This isn't like any just, a playoff team. This is a team poised to win a championship, and it's only 2 years removed from winning a championship. So a coach actually could get us over the top. Let's not sleep. This could be our Steve Kerr from what Mark Jackson kind of laid the foundation for the Golden State Warriors. And then Steve Kerr came in and executed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that Adrian Griffin has that ability. And the way he's talking, I just feel more and more confident. My only concern is, and I know a lot of you guys aren't concerned, is that I don't want the roster to be the exact same as last year. That's my only concern. I would like to see some improvements or bringing in somebody like, obviously, this could be a long shot, but Chris Paul is getting waived. To bring somebody like Chris Paul in, I think would be beneficial. He doesn't need to play 30 minutes a game, and this is a team where he knows he can come in and fit in and not have too much pressure on him, and he doesn't have to worry about being healthy all the time because he knows that we have Drew and we have other playmakers out there, and he might not cost too much because he's looking to win a championship. He's clearly in the twilight of his career. So I think there's things like that I'm thinking about. And then as well as if Brook Lopez leaves, then we have to look at people like Mo Bamba or what's going on with Miles Turner and things like that. We got to be realistic. We don't have the cap space that Houston has. Houston has $60 million in cap space, y'all. That's a lot of money. They got Ime Udoka now. And they got most of the old Celtic staff over there. So the only way that I think that we can keep Brook, and we'll get more into this, I just want to kind of, give a little insight on what we'll be discussing, is if Khris Middleton takes a pay cut to allow the team to re-sign Brook Lopez. So we'll see, I guess, when Middleton gets signed, how much of a team player he really is and how much he cares about the team, depending on what his contract is. Because if he cares about winning in the team, he's not going to get $40 million. That's a fact. If Khris Middleton cares about winning, ladies and gentlemen, he will not ask for $40 million. He really realistically shouldn't ask for more than $30 million. You only average 20 points a game, my dude. You're not out here dropping 30 balls on a regular basis. You're averaging 20 points a game. That to me is not worthy of 40 million. And it really is not really worthy of 30 million, but in today's NBA and inflation, I get it. I can't see us giving Middleton more than 30 million. And with that 10 million buffer, that might be enough for us to retain Brook Lopez. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. I'm going to get to the chat in a second. So it's pretty clear Middleton is probably coming back. So he's definitely going to opt out. That's why that's in the title. So first to re-sign him, he's going to have to opt out. So he'll opt out for more years, but it has to be at less paper, y'all. Like, Middleton, my dude, you are not a tier 2 or tier 1 player. We got to be real. You are not a Batman. You're not a Robin. You can sometimes be a Robin in moments, but you're really Alfred. Middleton is really Alfred, and I think he should be paid accordingly, or he should think about the team in general, like, we're here to win a championship. Let me take a little bit of a pay cut so we can sign people like Brook Lopez, or maybe even do something extravagant like maybe signing Chris Paul, and to keep us under the luxury tax as well. So it'll be interesting to see. And it'll also be interesting to see how Adrian Griffin manages the roster as far as what the rotation to be like and minutes and things like that. Because I think a lot of these old dudes need to ride the bench, and they need to let MarJon and AJ Green at least early in the season play to see what we got. And with MarJon being over there in Greece with Giannis, that should tell you all you need to know about how Giannis feels about MarJon Beauchamp and what MarJon Beauchamp's work ethic is like if he's going all the way over there to work out with Giannis. I'm telling y'all, MarJon Beauchamp is a diamond in the rough, y'all. We cannot trade him under any circumstances unless it's something outrageous that we'll get back in return. Beauchamp needs to be here. He is a cornerstone for what we'll be doing with the Bucks going forward in the future. That's just my personal opinion. I'm still indifferent about this Middleton thing, though. He just got another knee surgery. Y'all keep telling me he's straight, and then he has all these impromptu surgeries. Is Middleton really healthy? Like, are we? I don't want us to give a Lemon a 3-4 year contract. I mean, y'all keep telling me all is just a wrist. We thought it was just a wrist. Now he had knee surgery, and he'll be back soon. That's fine, but all these surgeries have to have wear and tear on your body and take away something. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this Middleton thing. I'm concerned about his health. That's why I said I wanted to trade him. And then he's having these random surgeries. Like, come on, y'all. I don't know. Let's go in the chat real quick. See what's Bucks Nation talking about. Gibson Nicholas. MarJon is already in Greece with Giannis. Absolutely, as he should be. Shout out to the chat. Please make sure to hit the like button as y'all come in here. Gibson also said to love the new coach. He impressed me. Yeah, he was extremely impressive in his initial press conference, in my opinion. I don't want to see him in a Bucks uniform next season. I'll be pissed. Is that Nabel? Are you talking about Middleton? Let me know in the chat if you're talking about Middleton. Big Ken 87, what's good? Yo, what's up, y'all? What's good, Big Ken 87? Good to see you in the chat, famo. Nabel said, if the Bucks re-sign Khris Middleton, I will not be happy with it. He's not worth 30 or 40 million per year. Let's see if we can't trade him somewhere else and go get a return for him. I'm all about that. You know that, Nabel. I'm all about that. And I'm even more about that after hearing about this random knee surgery. Pasamindo is in the house. What up, Bucks Nation? What up, Pasamindo? Shout out to you. Daniel Orton in the crib. What's good, Daniel? Big Ken always cooking. Just got done eating my chicken. It was busted. Big Ken, you stay cooking. Shout out to you. Eli J, what's good? Adrian Griffin's presser was nice. Liked what he said about creativity and adjustments. That's the main thing the Bucks Nation wanted to hear. Adjustments, and creativity. Those were two of the best things he could have brought up, because those were definitely Achilles' heels of Budenholzer. Budenholzer was not creative, as we stated. He ran an AAU offense, and he did 0 adjustments. And if he did, it would take 2 to 3 games. for Bud to make adjustments. And just to put things in perspective, with all the blowback people were saying about Budenholzer, why hasn't Budenholzer been hired? I haven't even heard teams talking about they interviewing Budenholzer. So that lets you know this team won in spite of Budenholzer, not because of Budenholzer. There's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. There's a difference. Pastor Mendo says, shout out to all the chat here that I saw on the Bucks Live for welcoming our new coach. Shout out to you, Pastor Mendo. Shout out. Residual Commerce was good. I was already sold, but the press conference sealed it for me. Absolutely. That press conference was fire. Eli J shouting out Pastor Mendo. What up? Residual Commerce said Paul can still put up a solid 20-25 points a game. I don't know about that. If you're saying minutes, I can agree with that. But he can't score 20-25 consistently anymore. I can't see that. I can't see it. Scorching Gamer, what's good? Get those likes up and subs up, y'all. 100. Absolutely. Shout out to Scorching Gamer. Cynthia Harris is in the house. Shout out to Cynthia. Bucks Nation, get those likes up. Yes, ma'am, it's free. Daniel Orton said, I hope we can do a sign and trade for Brook. Is that possible? Can we do that? Since technically he's a free agent, can we do that though? I would love to do that, Daniel, but I don't know if it's possible because he's literally a free agent. I don't think he's restricted. Y'all let me know in the chat if he's RFA or not. Mr. Cool in the house, shout out. This is Middleton's option, not Bucks. All Bucks can do is sign and trade. Okay, got you. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Always good to see you in the chat. My boy, 801 Sleepies. What's good? I said yo. What's good, 801 Sleepies? Cynthia Harris said, Paul is never healthy in a play. But I think he would be in this situation because we wouldn't be dependent on him to be our starter because we still have Drew. He would need to fall back, and I think that would extend him in the playoffs. I think he would find a way not to get hurt with the Bucks. Charles Bilbo, what's good? Alfred Middleton is more like commission. Come on, bro. I'm not going to do that now, Charles Bilbo. He's Alfred. Nah, I'm not going to say Commissioner Gordon. That's disrespect. Come on, Charles Bilbo. You came in with smoke ASAP. Standard protocol by Charles Bilbo. Shout out. Stacy Hanger. What's good? When AG dropped the mic within the first 5 seconds of the presser, I said, yep, he's the one. Hilarious. Right, that was funny. Shout out to Stacy. Glad you made it in the chat. Oh, here we go. My boy Dark Kent. Let's see what you coming with, bro. Dark Kent, I agree with not having the same squad next season. Chris, Bobby, Grayson, Pat, Sauer, Crowder should be on the trading block. I'm not against it. Oh, I know Cynthia want Middleton. Cynthia want Middleton gone yesterday. Cynthia, does that knee surgery bother you at all? Does that even make you more prone to want to trade Middleton? Let me know in the chat, Cynthia. Is that knee surgery put it over the top? Charles Bilbo said, yeah, Giannis taking MarJon under his wing. Exactly, but that should tell you about MarJon's talent. If Giannis is working out with him and letting him come to Greece, y'all got to put 2 and 2 together. Bud was an idiot. You had a diamond in the rough there that you were letting rot on the bench. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a Porsche and never driving it, but always going in the garage to look at it and show people. Ridiculous. Mr. Cool said, I saw an in-depth article about the Bucks offense under Budenholzer. It was really pinpointed how bad the Bucks offense was. We all know that. We talked about this for years now, Mr. Cool. We've been talking about that, about how terrible our offense is. I've been bombing on the Bucks offense for years. That's the stuff we ran in the AAU and playing basketball in high school and all that. That was basic stuff. That's why we was getting cooked. Oh, come on, bro. Let's not do that. Residual Commerce said Middleton is a 2020s Hardaway. And if y'all don't know what he mean Penny Hardaway that constantly had injuries after he had a nice, strong start to his career. Charles Bilbo said in my Ice Cube voice, bye Middleton. Shout out to Charles Bilbo. If y'all don't know what that's from the movie Friday. Classic movie. Check it out if you haven't, but you probably should have by now. Multiple times. Cynthia here said Adrian Griffin is going to get them to the next level. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nabel always got beef with Middleton. Nabel said, yes, Middleton. I knew it was Middleton. I just wanted you to say it. Nabel. I already knew that you... Hey, if there's anybody in this chat that I know wants Middleton gone, Cynthia Harris and Nabel are at the top of the list that want Middleton traded. Shout out to y'all. I'm on that list too, though. Straight up. I'm on that list with y'all. Patrice Goldberg, what up? I truly believe that Middleton isn't like that. He'll probably take a pay cut. He has to. You can't pay Khris Middleton no $40 million a year. You can't pay Khris $30. He drops 20 a game, and he's getting surgeries every 2 months. You can't pay this person no 30, 40 million? What? Come on, man. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This dude just had a random knee surgery, and you talking about paying 30, 40 million? No, sir. I reject your deposit, Middleton, if you ask for 30 or 40 million. Bucks Nation rejects that deposit, sir. Gibson Nicholas said Coach Adrian Griffin will make adjustments come playoff time. I already know. Oh, Gibson. Oh, sir. I already know that. That's why I'm standing on Adrian Griffin. Once they told me he was one of the architects to the Raptors defense, I told y'all I was good. I said I was good. Soon as I heard that, good. I was good with Adrian Griffin. All he got to do is make those adjustments, and we'll figure out the rest. You guys got to think how many games we won with a subpar coach. We won a championship with probably the worst coach in the playoffs that year. We won a championship. What do you think is going to happen when we get an actual legitimate NBA coach, y'all? Come on, man. Y'all got to put 2 and 2 together. William Johnson, glad you made it in the chat, bro. What up, Bucks Nation? What up, William? Glad you in here, fam. Giannis Antetokounmpo, straight out of Greece, said, yo. I said, yo. Hey, Giannis, make sure you take care of Marjan out there, bro. Pastor Mendo said, even Charles Lee was getting interviews. Tells you something about Bud. We won a chip in spite of him. Not because... That deserves a double applause. What have I been telling y'all for years? Bud was overrated. Talent won our games, not coaching. And now that you're seeing it in black and white and in real life, Bud is a free agent. Anybody can hire Bud. Anybody. Why isn't Bud getting interviewed, Bucks Nation? He won so many games over 5 years. Oh, he won a championship. How could they get rid of a championship coach? Because he wasn't the reason. But he is the reason we don't have multiple banners in 5-star form. I've had season tickets in 5-star form since it was built. And since it was built, I've been complaining about Bud. And if you've been watching the channel, y'all know that about me. Now everything I've been saying about him is coming to fruition, and everybody else is saying the same thing we've been saying in this chat for years. Bud is not the guy. You got unworldly talent in Giannis, and a God-tier defender in Drew, and a silky smooth shooter in Middleton. You're gonna win games. Let's be real. You got three all-stars. You're gonna win games. Especially in the regular season where you're playing a lot of tomato cans. But when it comes in the playoffs where everybody's good and coaching matters, that's when we were getting exposed. Bud was getting exposed every playoff run. Like I said before, the only reason we won that championship is because Middleton was actually playing like a number 2 in that playoff run. And Giannis was playing on an MVP level. That's why we won that championship. Nothing to do with Charles Lee. Nothing to do with Dart. Nothing to do with none of them. Those players were going in, period. Period. Telling me about Bud and how many games he won. I don't care about how many games you won if you ain't winning chips. It's about winning chips. That's like people telling me LeBron went to the finals 10 times in a... His percentage is failure. 4 out of 10 or whatever it is, that's not a winning percentage. Don't tell me about getting there. You tell me about when you win it. I don't want to hear about getting there. Jim Kelly got to the Super Bowl a whole bunch of times. He didn't win, so it doesn't matter. It's about winning championships. Unbelievable. Mr. Cool said, we're putting together a really good coaching staff. The assistants we hired are outstanding. Yes, sir, they are, Mr. Cool. I told y'all, once I saw Terry Stotts hire, I'm like, oh, the Bucks got a plan. They have a real plan. Oh, my boy in here, let me shout him out. Saul, Cali, what's good, bro? I'm late to the party. You right on time, bro. We in here chopping it up. You right on time. Don't even trip. You on time. Corey Malone, what up, fam? What up, Corey Malone? Glad you in the chat, bro. Shout out, shout out. P, what's good? I want this roster retool. Priority must be get younger at all costs. How long have I been saying that? We've been preaching that in this chat forever. We need to get younger. We got too many, I don't want to call them seniors, but older players on this team. And it's nothing, I have nothing against older people. I have nothing against veteran leadership. But your whole team can't be all veteran leadership. You need some youth. And we need to figure out a way to get some youth. And we need to, the only, like one of the people I want to bring back, because I just don't know what he really has left, is Jay Crowder. But as far as like Ingles, Wes Matthews, Pat Connaughton, Grayson Allen, all the people can be traded from, in my opinion. Even Bobby P can be traded. We need to figure out how to get younger and more athletic. These teams in the NBA are jumping out of the gym super fast, and we got people like Ingles that I don't know can guard my mom if my mom is got her energy up and she's dribbling. I don't think he can stop my mom. I think they would have a battle in a one-on-one because he can't move his feet. And I'm dead serious about that. Shout out to my mom. Gibson Nicholas, love to all my Bucks from the Bahamas. Let's go, Bucks. What up, Gibson? Yeah, shout out to the Bahamas. Enjoy that good weather, sir. Eli J said Chris Paul ain't playing for a cold weather city. Then he ain't gonna win no championship. How about that? He better get his priorities together and get him a moose knuckle or Montclair or Canada Goose and call it a day, like we do up here anyway. Talking about it's cold. Man, what? Cynthia Harris said he's had too many surgeries and that knee tells me he's on the downside and we don't need him. This man that had a wrist surgery, impromptu knee surgery, and y'all telling me that he worth $40 million? I told y'all I reject the deposit. Khris Middleton ain't no $40 million a year player. He ain't a $30 million a year player to me. If you make it 30 or 40 million, you need to be averaging about 25 a game. Can I get a thumbs up for that on the chat? 30 to 40 million, you can't average 25 a game in today's NBA where all the cupcake calls, easy shooting threes, it's set up for most people to score 25. Why isn't he doing that? Why has he never scored 23 points a game in a season? And you telling me he's 40 million, 30 million? No, sir. No, sir. Out of here with this Middleton. William Johnson said, I knew Giannis was going to take Marjan under his wing this summer. Absolutely. Matt Brown, what's good? Good to see you in the chat, bro. He said, I second that. Make sure I get through everybody. People, please explain what's so bad about a 50, 40, 90 multiple-time All-Star who always shows up in the playoff. Eli, I knew you was coming with that, and I understand. Our problem is the multiple injuries, sir. That's the problem. And again, yes, he does it in the playoffs, but you gotta produce in the regular season too. He's never averaged, I don't think, more than 21 points a game. And we're saying the value for the money, Eli. If he wants to stay at like 27 million or something like that, that's perfect for his production. That's fine. But we're saying you want 40 million, you're not producing the numbers to get you 40 million. That's what we're saying, Eli. We're not saying we're trying to kick Middleton out the door for the most part. But if you're asking between 30 and 40 million, averaging 20 points a game and 23 in the playoffs, that's not 30 to 40 million. Let's be real. If you give Bobby Portis starter minutes in the playoffs, he can get you 20 points a game. He'll get you 20 and 10. And he's costing you less than 20 million. How are you gonna pay somebody 40 million that's putting up relatively those same numbers, bro? That's all we're saying. Middleton is getting a 3-year, $75 million and a player option for the 3-year. That's it in my opinion. Perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect for Middleton. 3 years, 75. I'm cool with that. The quarter by order, I'm cool with that. I knew you was coming, Mr. Cool. Shout out my boy, Mr. Cool. I knew you was coming. There you guys go again, trying to trade our whole team and then some. You guys going to have our Bucks mascot packing up. Anybody can get traded. If you not Giannis, for the most part, anybody can get traded. We're trying to put together the best possible team, and sometimes you got to move parts to get the best possible team you can. And to be honest, even more, if Middleton signs for a reasonable contract, I think we should move Drew. Especially since Drew talking about he only play another 2 years. So you might not even take these 2 years serious. You might just be doing it so you can cash out. You feel what I'm saying? So that's things we need to take into consideration. I know we were saying about, we've been talking about trading Middleton, but I think it's more realistic at this point to trade Drew Holiday. Y'all let me know in the chat. Dark Kent said Bucks should entertain what Portland gonna do with Dame. Also, what does Bucks Nation think about entertaining James Harden? Nah, James Harden ain't gonna go on the simple fact that him and Giannis, they got tension. I don't think Giannis would go for that. But I think he would be solid and he wouldn't be dependent on. We wouldn't need him to be the Rockets hard. We would just need him as a facilitator, like a 17 and 15 guy where he getting 17 points a game, 12, 13 assists. That's all he would need to do if that something like that were to happen. Residual Commerce said, be honest, how many folks were just waiting on Middleton to grab that knee again in the playoffs when he was on the floor? Yeah, you're right, Residual. We were. And clearly he has a knee problem. The man just had surgery. We wish you a speedy recovery, Middleton. We're not judging you, but it's just like, man, you're getting multiple surgeries. We just want you to take that in consideration when you're talking to your agent and coming to the table about your contract. Take that in consideration, bro. That's all we saying. Matt Brown said it's going to be a breath of fresh air to see the Bucks running actual set. You know what? You said it nice. I just want to see the Bucks run an NBA offense. How about that? Can the Bucks run an NBA offense this year? That's what I want to see. Gibson Nicholas said paying Khris Middleton $40 million a year is highway robbery. No, it absolutely is. He would be getting over on us. But we do gotta talk about too, y'all, while I'm going through the chat, so y'all can comment and I'll hit it up later. What are we doing with Brook Lopez? Would y'all be mad losing him to the Rockets? Would y'all want to sign and trade? How do y'all feel about that? Because they said the Rockets really, really like Lopez, and they got the money to throw. They're willing to overpay for Lopez. So we got to be thinking about that. If we lose Lopez, we got to be thinking about a replacement. Like I said, Mo Bamba, a Miles Turner. We have to be prepared for that. And like I said, I would prefer to sign and trade Brook. Like I said, he's 35. He played 78 games last year. Awesome. But I'm always cognizant of players playing well in a contract year. I'll always bring up Tim Thomas. He was the master fleecer. Tim Thomas was a master fleecer. Shout out to Charles Bilbo. Appreciate the 99-cent super chat. Shout out. Thank you, sir. Let me get through some more of these comments. Laughing out loud. Get LeBron. Let him have it. I be trying not to go in on dude too much, but I do go in on him a lot because he gets way too much props. Way too much in my opinion, but I'll save that for another live. Y'all let me know if y'all want a live where I just black out on LeBron. Y'all let me know. Because I got a whole file on my Mac about why LeBron is not the GOAT and why he shouldn't even be in the top 3. But we'll save that for another live. Y'all let me know if y'all ever want me to do that. Just black out on him real quick. There it is. My boy Charles Bilbo the super chat. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, I'm going to make sure MarJon gets his minutes. Thank you, sir. That would be much appreciated. We don't want to see him get his minutes. We want MarJon starting at shooting guard. So y'all do what y'all got to do in Greece to get him ready. We want him starting at shooting guard. You telling me he's not more athletic or brings more to the table than Grayson or Pat Connaughton at their stages in his career? That's insane. Who else should be our starting shooting guard besides MarJon? Let's be real. Green Ranger in the house. Shout out to Green Ranger. Good to see you in the chat, bro. Middleton is cool as a third option, but we got to move Holiday. His offense has been atrocious in the playoffs, and that is a valid point. We got to be honest about that, y'all. I love Drew like everybody else loved Drew for his defense, but his offense takes a tank in the playoffs. That is a fact. The way Middleton goes up in the playoffs, Drew goes down in the playoffs. So we do need to take that in consideration. If y'all want to give Middleton his props for what he does in the playoffs, we gotta go in on Drew for what he doesn't do in the playoffs. Yes, he makes great defensive plays, but we need offense as well. So I do think if it was a part to move, if obviously Middleton is Giannis's right hand man, that's his G Money to Nino Brown, then that's just what it is. Then we need to move Drew. Drew is the stutter man. So let's get him up out of here. Let me get through some more of these comments. Y'all snapping in here. Big Can 87 said we definitely need to get younger. Yeah, but when I say that, everybody's like, oh, you want to blow up the team and all that. Nah, I'm just saying I don't want a whole bunch of people on the team that can go to McDonald's and get free coffees. That's all I'm saying. Or discounts to go to the YMCA. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Respectfully. Man, Carl said justice for MarJon. And if y'all don't understand what he said, it was a crime of how he was treated last year, getting no minutes, multiple DNPs due to the knucklehead that was our previous coach. So yes, I would like to see him be a priority in this offseason. Getting him ready to be our starting shooting guard. I would like MarJon to be a focus this offseason, getting ready for the regular season. Scorching Gamer said, we sure do need to get younger because half the time I can't tell if I have an actual basketball team or a senior citizens home. I mean, we got to be real. Dragic is old. Ingles is old. I mean, damn, they're all old. Crowder's old. I mean, Wes Matthews. They're closer to 40 than they are to 30. Way closer to 40. So, just got to take that in consideration. Cynthia said, get them likes up. Hit the like button when y'all come in here. It don't cost y'all nothing to just hit the like button. Appreciate it. Giannis said, I would like Dwight Howard as our backup center if he returns to the NBA. I'm not mad at that. Let's keep it real. He's better than Miles Leonard, especially defensively. He can't shoot the three, but as far as getting a rebound defender, I'm not against that. You know what? We don't even got to go to Dwight. Where's our boy at for Puerto Rico? He got them all down there. Humilidon. Yeah, we can bring back Cousins. That's who I would really want back. I would love to see DeMarcus Cousins come back to be our backup center. He was hoping when he was with the Bucks, but again, the knucklehead that was our previous coach didn't use him effectively like an idiot. Do you know how much Cousins would have helped us in the playoffs against Miami? He would have been able to settle us down. DeMarcus Cousins got game still. They tried to blackball him. Man, I don't even want to get into this DeMarcus Cousins situation. This is going to get me hot. DeMarcus Cousins should still have a Bucks uniform. You telling me he not better than Myers Leonard? That's crazy. That's crazy. Eli J said, y'all forgetting Khris making 40 because ain't knocking down the door to play in Milwaukee. Ain't nobody knocking down the door to play in Milwaukee. Yeah, they will, though, if they got Giannis. You don't think players would want to play with Giannis, bro? Come on, man. Eli, they would want to play with Giannis. I guarantee Dame would want to play with Giannis. You think Dame wouldn't want to play with Giannis? And I'm just throwing players out there. You don't think Paul George would play with Giannis? You don't think Kawhi Leonard would want to play with Giannis? Really? Come on, bro. Cream City 1846. What's good? I'm a little confused when it comes to Middleton because when he signed the deal, he was most definitely worth it. But now it's kind of tricky. Oh, it's not kind of tricky. It's just he can't get no $40 million. That's just what it is, Cream City. He can't get no 40 ball. Absolutely not. Uh-oh. Here he is. Here. Before I even read it and say his name. 7Z in the chat. Marjan needs to emulate Nugget rookie Christian Brown. Play defense and cut to the basket instead of shooting three. All we was doing was chucking threes last year. There's no reason the Bucks should have been averaging like 33s a game. That's crazy. The Golden State Warriors have ruined the NBA with all this three-point shooting and analytic foolishness. Not everybody can shoot threes. But you know what everybody can do? Drive to the cup. Get the other team in foul trouble. Shoot free throws. Those are things that anybody can do. Not everyone can shoot threes effectively. There's a few. Not everybody. It's not like we shooting 40% as a team from three, but yet we keep chucking them. Let it fly to an extent, sir. Yeah, that let it fly stuff went too far. It went way too far. 7Z said that's how Marjan can get me. Yeah, but he plays defense. The problem was the knucklehead that was our head coach didn't give him an opportunity to show that. That's the problem. That's the problem. Bud, man. Bud, the reason we don't got Jordan Ward no more, you trade away youth. Jordan Ward should still be on this team, man, too, man. That he broke Jordan Ward, man. He broke his spirit not playing him, yanking him, just doing all this foolishness. But then Patton and is getting torched on defense, and he's still playing. Bud, damn it, Bud. Bud. The truth in the house is this Middleton attack. People got to remember, Scottie Pippen wasn't averaging over 20 a season for a career, but he was a star. Come on, the truth. We are not going to compare. We are not going to compare Scottie Pippen to Khris Middleton for two reasons. Scottie Pippen is an all-time defender. If there was an all-time defensive team, Scottie Pippen would either be starting or coming off the bench. Secondly, Scottie Pippen was an excellent facilitator. Excellent facilitator. Khris Middleton is a turnover machine. Scottie Pippen, not so much. So we got to keep that in mind. And Jordan was averaging almost 40. So there's reasonings for that. There's reasonings for that. But I see what you were trying to do. But Scottie Pippen is on a completely another level than Middleton. Can you imagine if we had a Scottie Pippen in his prime versus Middleton? Come on, man. He's going to lock down your other best defender, and you can run the offense. He can run the offense. It's a different level. Middleton tries to run the offense, but if he does, we get 5 turnovers. Flat out. Easy work, 5 turnovers for Middleton. Easy work, bro. Easy work. Y'all are really snapping in here. This is hilarious. Pastor Mendo said Middleton is getting paid more than guys like Booker. Okay. Cat, Jimmy Butler, Embiid, and Jokic. He makes only $50K less than AD. Okay, y'all. These are perennial all-stars who put up big stats. Middleton don't put up them numbers. That's what I'm saying. His contract isn't equivalent to his production. Period. Y'all not going to sit here and sell me that Middleton deserved $40 million or even $30 million with his production. Y'all not going to sell me on Middleton getting the $40 million. No. The truth says stop it with that Dallas mess. What Dallas? What happened with Dallas? The truth? Let me know in the chat. Mr. Cool said James Harden is washed up. He's not washed up, but he's gently washed. He's Tide washed. He's not the store brand from Walgreens washed though. He's Tide washed. There's a little fade in the clothing, but it's still wearable for another 10, 15 washes. You feel what I'm saying? It's still wearable. 7Z said Harden is like Bud, good in the regular season and disappears in the play. Shout out for that analogy. Damn, 7Z. That was cold-blooded analogy, bro. That was cold-blooded right there, 7Z. Shout out. Right, exactly, Cynthia. 7Z facts. And just a shout, my boy Charles Bilbo just showing love with the 99-cent super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. How do you talk about Harden disappearing in the playoffs but hold it against Khris for Sean? No. I'm not holding anything against Khris. He's great in the playoffs. All I'm talking about is the money, the guap, the paper. That's what I'm talking about with Khris Middleton. What are we going to pay him for what he produces? And even in the playoffs, it's not like he's averaging 30. He averaging like 23, 24. I will say that he averages more in the playoffs than a regular season, but he's still not producing $40 million a year stats. They just told you how he was getting paid in the other players. You telling me you rather have Middleton than Booker, Jimmy Butler, Embiid, or any of those players? Come on, bro. No. We're just saying if Middleton stays, it has to be at the right clip, bro. It has to be at the right money. That's all we're saying. That's it. Giannis said Miles Turner. Yeah, I would love to get Miles Turner if we can't keep Brook. Why don't you talk to your boy about taking a pay cut? He was overpaid for his that last contract anyway. Tell him to take a pay cut. I knew Eli was coming. I knew at the truth, 100 facts. I just explained that. Come on, Eli. You and the truth got to cut some slack. Daniel Orton said, yes, live on LeBron. Okay, I'm going to make some time to do a live just to bomb on LeBron. Just to bomb on LeBron. Because when you that dude, you don't got to say it. People will speak for you. For example, Michael Jordan got to say he the GOAT. The people have voted and said he's the GOAT. You hear the stories. You can YouTube the people that are scared of Michael Jordan. These are top 75 all-time players. Shook like dice when they see MJ. When they see LeBron, they see food. They see food. He don't got that in him. When you look in them eyes, he don't got that in him. And when I say the eyes, there's something what I call, and my people call, the eye of the tiger. You can look and see that somebody's dead serious. Like, do you remember when Jordan won his first championship in 91 when he was holding defense on Magic? It's an iconic picture, and he was sitting low, holding defense in his position, and he was looking in his eyes, and you could just see, like, oh, nah, he's for real. Like, he's going to die before he loses his championship. I've never seen that look in LeBron. Until I see something like that, he can't be compared to Mike or Kobe. Because if Mike is number one, right, and Kobe is like Trace and Mike, Kobe got to be two. Kobe got to be two, y'all. He got to be two. But I don't want to get too far off into that. I'll have a live where we'll just go into that. We'll go into that. Dark Ken said B-Lo can go if he was at. He said he can go if he won, as long as we get a good return for him. I just don't know if we can, Dark Ken, because I think he might be a free agent. Cynthia here said blackout. I will. Don't even trip. I will. I'll make a live just to blackout on here. Yep, absolutely. We don't need Lopez. He will never do a job when it's needed to be done. You know what, the truth? You've been talking about that for a while, and you could see it in the playoffs. Sometimes he'll just disappear. You got some points there with that one, the truth. Shout out to you, the truth. We always going back and forth. Oh! Gibson Nicholas said Marjan need to get Khris Middleton's spot in the starting lineup next season because he's younger. Damn, Gibson, they gonna go in now. They about to go in the chat. I won't say that, but I would say this. Middleton was very effective coming off the bench. I think during the season he played way better off the bench than he did starting. Clearly he getting 40. He's trying to get 30, 40 million a year. You can't have that coming off the bench. But I will say Middleton was a much more explosive player coming off the bench. He was way more aggressive, and it seemed like he was taking it to the hole more. So, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. K-Mig deserved that bag, though. He deserves a bag, but not $40 million. Again, would you rather have Middleton than Devin Booker? Would you rather have Middleton than Joel Embiid? Would you rather have Middleton than Jimmy Butler? Those are all the people that he's an equivalent pay range. No, you're not taking Khris Middleton over any of them players. None of them, sir. None. Are you even taking Khris Middleton over Paul George? No, probably not. No. So then he shouldn't be getting that type of paper. Oh, my boy Robert Brooks made it to the live. Oh, shout out Robert Brooks. Looks good, bro. It would even be nicer to have a real starter unit with a real NBA offense. That's what we saying. We just want an NBA level offense. You see how the Denver Nuggets is doing, people, with that simple pick and roll? We can be doing the same thing. The Denver Nuggets offense isn't rocket science. It's just hard to stop because of the skill level of the players. Never forget. Never forget. Pastor Mendo said, I don't mind Brook leaving, but I don't want him to go for nothing. If they willing to give us something for him, I'll do it. Only problem that Brook is an unrestricted free agent. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. That he can just leave. So he might leave for nothing. So we gotta be cognizant of that for Lopez. He might leave for nothing. Charles Bilbo said, please do it. Let's talk LeBron. I'll set up a live soon to talk about LeBron. I'll set up a live to really bomb on dude. To really bomb on him. Like I said, I got a whole file. It's getting close to a gigabyte of data, stats, all types of efficiency. Just a bomb on him. Oh man, listen. Don't get me started on that dude. Milwaukee Black said Bucks are going to be in trouble with the new salary cap. The new NBA is 2 stars and great player development. That's what it's looking like. That's why I said Middleton gonna have to. You're gonna have to you take a pay cut, sir, to make this work. Or you better start averaging 25 a game, one of the two. And I don't think he's capable of averaging 25. Good information of William Johnson. Joe Cooley is back as one of the coaches. That's good. I've heard good things about him. Shout out. 7Z said LeBron might not be the GOAT, but he's contributed greatly to the game for 20 years. His career is ending, so let him enjoy before he hangs it up. That's cool. That's not the problem. 7Z, the problem with LeBron is he's sitting here saying he's the best player ever. That's the problem. I saw Michael Jordan. I saw some of these players. I saw Kobe live. It's different. It's different, bro. They play different. It's a different mentality, different killer instinct. Yes, LeBron is a great player. I give him that. But when you start telling the people and the kids that you the GOAT, you're lying. You're lying. And lies unchallenged become the truth. Y'all Google that. He's saying it enough so hopefully people believe it. I know that game. I done read the 48 Laws of Power. I know how that works. So I'm not going for it. That's why anytime I get a chance, I bomb on him. It's not that he's not a great player. He's a top 10 all-time player. But for him to manifest and say that he's the GOAT, it's crazy talk. What have you done that should make you the GOAT besides longevity stats? He doesn't even have no moments in the finals besides a block from behind. It wasn't even from the front like Giannis did against Ayton. That was more impressive than that block from behind. And then after that block from behind, why, if it's a game 7 and the game is on the line, why isn't the ball in your hands? Why are you giving the ball to Kyrie? Because you don't have the heart to take the shot, because you know if you miss, the world will bomb on you. That's the difference between him, Kobe, and Mike. Mike don't care. They want that. They want that smoke. LeBron never wants the smoke. He doesn't. He doesn't want the smoke. And if you don't want the smoke, you're not no GOAT. You're not no GOAT, sir. You're a great player. All LeBron is a dark-skinned Scottie Pippen, period. That's it. Dark-skinned Scottie Pippen, that's it. William Johnson said, coaches, elaborate, bro. People forgetting we went in the year before last without Lopez. Our only problem was we didn't have another big to back up Giannis and Portis until we got Cousins, then suffered when we let him go. Man, the truth, bro, I want to bring Cousins back. He a couple $1 million a year player. You're telling me DeMarcus Cousins isn't worth the risk for a couple million, but we sign Miles Leonard and people like that? That's crazy. Maybe Adrian Griffin will have a different perspective. I think DeMarcus Cousins still got tread on them tires, and he can help this team. He got post game. He can shoot the three. He can pass. I mean, we don't need him playing 30, 40 minutes. He gives us a good 15, 20 minutes. That's a win. Seven Z said a New Jack City reference. Yes, sir. You caught that. You caught that, 7Z. Shout out to you. Patrick Mutombo too as assistants. Oh, okay. I got you. Mr. Cool said Budenholzer did a terrible job of developing Marjan. Marjan should have been backing up Grayson with about 20. Yes, bro. How was he not getting minutes over Connaughton, bro? Connaughton looked washed last year. Everybody was going around Connaughton. Everybody. Grayson was a little better. If we had to keep one of the two, I prefer to keep Grayson and get rid of Connaughton. At least Grayson has his moments. You know what I'm saying? Connaughton had like 2 moments all last year. Grayson has more when he's aggressive. Grayson's problem is he's passive. He's passive like LeBron in the fourth quarter with the game on the line. That's how passive he is. Nah, y'all gonna have me bombing on LeBron periodically throughout this live. Green Rangers, shout out. Marjan should definitely be the starting shooter guard between Grayson, Allen, Pat, Connaughton. One of them has to go. I agree. We can't keep both of them. No, sir. We need to trade one. Dislike Kiddo. I don't know if I saw you in the chat earlier, but shout out to Dislike Kiddo. Do you think Brook resigns? Man, if somebody's throwing you a big enough bag, they got $60 million a salary cap in Houston, bro. He'd have to be a man with great intestinal fortitude to turn that down to re-sign with the Bucks, for real. We got to be real. They're gonna throw him. They're willing to overpay to get him. I don't know if he'll turn that money down. Like I said, he have to have an extreme intestinal fortitude to turn away the type of money that they're gonna throw at him. He said Marjan is shooting 40%. He needs to stop shooting threes and play defense. True, I agree with that. But he didn't. It was such a small sample size. We don't really know what his true shooting percentage is. He didn't get that many minutes. Sean Leiter, I hope I'm saying your name right. Shout out to you. Dwight invented a center hitting a three. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. The truth said Bud did the right thing. We are a championship team, not no development team. When do people get that point? So you want to keep the same team intact and going into next year? The truth, you don't want to make no changes. You think the team as is champion? We can win another championship with this exact same roster, no changes at all. I don't know about that, bro. Sean Leiter said Dwight can hit a three, yeah, but he shouldn't be shooting threes. Stacy, I think Drew would be more beneficial as a 2 guard. DeMarcus was a dog. I'm so mad he's not with us anymore. Facts. The Drew is not a natural facilitator. Let's be clear, y'all. He's not a natural facilitator. He's masquerading as a one. The same way Khris Middleton is masquerading as a Robin when he's really Alfred. The same thing. We need a true point guard. That's what I was saying. Chris Paul would be a nice addition. But it's too cold for him in the Midwest. He can't buy a winter coat. Man, get your hurt playoff self then up out of here. Talking about it's cold. You're a full-grown man. That's crazy. Cream City 1846 said there's plenty of big men who could play alongside Giannis. I agree with that. Facts. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got you. Hold on. 7Z said Boogie can't defend. That's why he's not in the NBA anymore. I think it's more with his personality and his track record. His defense wasn't the best, but I think it's more personality and track record with how about this? Does Boogie play better defense than Bobby P? Bobby P don't play defense either now. He play El Matador defense as well. So I'm just saying. Ooh, I forgot about that. Hey. Yo. Man, bro, I get Cousins and Wall. Yeah, what? Yeah, I would be cool with John Wall. You ship Grayson or one of them out, I'll be happy with John Wall. He's a facilitator and point guard. Yeah, I'm cool. I would be love to get John Wall. That would be ideal to get John Wall. The truth that I agree with Big Cousins. Yeah. Robert Brooks, this is valid. Boogie could have gotten us past Boston last year. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. He'd have been killing Robert Williams III in the post. Mr. Cool, we not coming for the old people, bro. You are. Come on, Mr. Cool. You know we not coming for the old people, bro. Now y'all attacking old people again. You young whippersnappers, us gray hair people have with. That's true. But your full squad can't have gray hair, bro. That's all we saying, bro. I got some grays too. I get you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, Mr. Cool. You know you my guy. The truth said many centers can't defend in the NBA. And I'm going to point out one that can't defend, Jokic. Jokic is a great center. He can't defend. I've never seen Jokic play defense. Pastor Mendo said, I'm looking at the free agents for 2023. Nothing great for a center. Brook is by far the best center as a free agent. Podol is the second best option, but Raps ain't letting him go. Oh, no. Podol, they not letting him go. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Agreed. Cynthia. Dame publicly said he would play with Giannis. That might be some indicator of Terry Stotts. Maybe Terry Stotts can do something to get that done. Y'all know how I feel about Giannis and Dame playing together. I think that's guaranteed chip. The truth said we don't got that much cash to spend unless we move Drew. Move Drew for Dame. They both about the same age, right? Move Drew for Dame. Screw Dame defense. Dame can get you 50 a few times a year. Not once in a career. Dame can do that a few times a year and consistently drop 30. And I guarantee that you won't see Dame Dollar dropping 15 in playoffs. I guarantee he's dropping 30 plus on your head. It's going to rain on your head, Harpo. All 3-pointers from the outside. Dame Dollar. Yes, sir. Dislike Kiddo said, I'm loving the assistance Adrian Griffin is bringing in. Patrick Mutombo led a #1 offense in the G League and defense in a different year. What did I tell y'all? Once I saw the Terry Stotts move, I'm like, oh, these dudes got a plan. They were just waiting to get rid of Bud, to have an excuse to get rid of Bud. Look at how all the dots are connecting right now. Look at that coaching staff. That is what's going to win us the championship. That coaching staff. It's going to be supreme. We got offensive coaches. We got defensive coaches. All we got to do is have the right personnel playing in the right offense, and it'll be another banner in five-star form before you know it, ladies and gentlemen. That you can book. That you can book. That I guarantee. No Dame, no CP3 sounds like names from Star Wars. Mr. Cool, you in your bag today. Shout out to Mr. Cool. He in his bag today. We never had nothing like a playmaker next to Giannis. That's the fact. Has Giannis ever had a legitimate playmaker next to him? I don't think so. That's a great comment. That's true. That's very true. Milwaukee Black said half of Bucks Nation is delusional. Keep saying running back. Laughing out, how can you run it in walkers and wheelchairs? That was super savage. One more time. That was savage. That was savage. And walkers and wheelchairs get younger. Jesus. That was savage, Mr. Cool. 7Z says Scottie Pippen played in a different era. It's much harder to score by back then. Agreed. I'm telling you, Middleton is not better than Scottie Pippen. That's low-key disrespect. You see, you made my point. Pippen was great at what he do, but Khris is great at what he do, and that's shooting the rock. But what else? Because what I'm saying is, if Pippen played in a more difficult era to score, it was putting up the same numbers. What are we saying though? And Pippen played defense, and he got assists. He averaged more assists and rebounds than Khris. Come on, man. Let's not do that to Scotty. Let's not do that to Scotty. Nabel said, let's bring Ward back. Ward should have never left. Do you know how much damage that Budenholzer did to this team in the midst of the one championship we won? He did way more harm than good to this team. Jordan Ward should not have been, he should not have been traded. That was a heartbreaker for me. Daniel Orr said, if Middleton gets the golden ticket to Willy Wonka, guess what's going to happen? Tell us, Daniel. Please tell us, sir. William Johnson says Scottie Pippen is a native, so Marjan is a native too. So who knows what Marjan's gonna end up being? Good point. I think he's gonna be really, really good. Oh, Payne, Eric Payne. Hey, bro, we still here chopping it up for a little bit longer, bro. I'm glad you made it to the chat. Shout out to Eric Payne, always contributing. Robert Brooks said Denver and Boston have a way better constructed team than the Bucks. If you want to be honest, that's valid. If you want to be honest, that's valid. That is definitely valid. Oh, Jimmy, bro, no worries, bro. We still here chopping it up. Shout out to Jimmy Roller. Hey, we here, bro. It's all good, bro. No, all good. I'm glad you made it to the live. What you think about Jonathan Isaacs? He's a solid player. Big body, he can run the floor. I'm always happy with players that can run the floor. I'm cool with Jonathan Isaac. He's solid, depending on what he's going for. Man, are they? Pacers are thrilled to have Jordan Ward. I bet they are. He dropping 15 a game. And Bud, damn, Bud, you just, this dude, Bud. Every time I think about some of the stuff he did, it just pisses me off. Good night, Cynthia. Appreciate you coming through in the live tonight. Peace out, Cynthia. See you soon. Shout out to Cynthia. For the queens of the chat, shout out to Cynthia. Saul Colley said that rookie Christian Brown is getting a PT in the finals while Marjan didn't get PT in the regular season. Bud. Shout out to Bud. Oh, my boy LaShawn. What up, bro? What up? Good to see you on the line. We just here talking, chatting. And in between some of the chatting, I'm bombing on LeBron. You know, regular day for me. You know what it is. Shout out to LaShawn. Good to see you in the chat, Fairmont. Eli J said, Khris, that is on the market the other teams do. Elaborate, Eli. King Quee said CP3 on a veteran minimum. He better take a veteran minimum. You can't keep paying this dude when he's hurt in the playoffs. I would love to get CP3 on a veteran's minimum. I would love to bring back DeMarcus Cousins. I would love, if CP3 can't be here, give us John Wall. Where's John Wall? Where is John Wall? Whoever brought that, I can't remember right now. Where is John Wall? I would love to get John Wall. We don't need him playing 50 minutes a game. He can come in and give us 15, 20 minutes, 10 and 5. I'm good. Matt Brown said Brook going to get that last bag and go. As he should. You 35 and they willing to overpay you. He can't pass up that money. I just don't see him passing it up. I understand what you're saying, Eli. Khris doesn't set the own market. Other teams set the market. True, but that don't mean we got to pay it. That don't mean we got to pay it. I'd rather he pick up that player option and we trade it. To be honest, I would prefer he take the $40 million player option. We trade him. We get the $40 million off the books and get back what we can get back. I'm serious. That last knee surgery really got me spooked. Here come Nabel. Nabel is on Middleton's helmet today. I will take Middleton's spot to start the lineup. Oh, Nabel is on his helmet today. Jimmy Roller said, I can't wait to see you eviscerate LeBron. Oh, man, I got time for that. I'm gonna do a whole live on LeBron. Don't y'all wait. Dark Kent said, why theatrics Thanasis don't get more tick in the regular season game? You want the truth, Dark Kent? Thanasis is low-key trash, bro. I'm not going to even hold you. Thanasis, I see nothing in Thanasis' game where he looks like an NBA player. I don't even know if Thanasis could dominate in the Big Three or the G League, to keep it real. He is strictly in the league because of Giannis, and that he's a good energy guy on the bench that gets the guys all hyped up and all that stuff. That he's literally in the NBA because his brother is Giannis. That's it. There's no skill set. That's it. There he is. I was just talking about you, Humilidon. I was just talking about you, my boy Humilidon from Puerto Rico. What up, Humilidon? I was just saying, hey, we trying to get Cousins back. Hey, tell him to send a kite over to Adrian Griffin that he want to come back at that vet minimum. Humilidon, pass that information along, bro. Tell Cousins, hey, we need him back up here in the States. But I know that food is good down there in Puerto Rico. I don't blame him. That food is fire in Puerto Rico. Bucks Nation. Yes, shout out to you, Humilidon. Humilidon said shout out to Bucks Nation. Stacy Hanger said, damn, Bron Slayer. It's not Slayer. I just gotta speak the truth. That's it. I just try to speak the truth. Damn, said LeBron. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will in time, y'all. I will get him in time. 7Z said LeBron knows his weakness is shooting, so he deferred to Kyrie. Basketball is a team game. That is a very nice thing to say about LeBron, but what I would say is that's an excuse for being scared. That's all that is. That's an excuse for being scared. If you went and if you are going to tell the people, the whole world, oh, after Kyrie won that championship, I felt like I was the best player ever, and you scared to take the shot, that's crazy. You can't be the GOAT nothing if you get shook when the pressure is on. You can't be. In real life, I perform better under pressure. I've done my best work under real pressure. Real pressure. This dude is in a game and he's scared to take a shot because he can't shoot. I can't. You're not my GOAT. You're not my GOAT. You're my top 5, top 10. You're not my top 3. Because I only respect killers. You got to catch the body. You can't be no accomplice to the crime. You can't pass the strap to someone. They commit the crime. Then you say you the best and you the killer. That's not how it works. You got to catch the body. When has LeBron ever caught a body in the finals? A last second shot to really seal it? Never. Because he gets scared. He gets shook like dice. I tell people, you watch LeBron with under 2 minutes left in a tight game. Watch what he do. Let me do that again for y'all. Did y'all see how far that man? If you guys go watch when Kyrie hit that 3 against Steph, you don't even see LeBron in the picture. That's how far off in the corner he was. He didn't want to have nothing to do with getting that ball back. You know what that means? Your heart pump Kool-Aid. That's what it means. That's what it means. Okay, King Quee said it was a locker room thing with Cousins. That could be true. I heard something similar in Denver. That could be true. Coco Mike was good. Good morning, guys from Greece. Still fighting to fix my sleeping schedule after the NBA season. Hashtag Bucks and Sit. Glad you hopped on, bro. Shout out to you in Greece. If you see Marjan, tell him we said salute and work hard out there, bro. Shout out to Coco Mike. Appreciate you hopping on the live, bro. Mr. Cool said, if I want to hear about LeBron, I'll watch Undisputed War. No LeBron talk here. All right, I'm going to chill out. Mr. Cool. You see, I'm respecting my elders, Mr. Cool. I'm going to chill out. Travis Mark said, fact. What up, Travis Mark? I'm glad you made it in the chat, bro. Gibson Nicholas said, love the assistant coach the Bucks are getting. It will be very fun. We're going to have a very dynamic offense this year, y'all. It'll be extremely dynamic. I guarantee it. Robert Brooks said, Boogie was talking to KG and told him he could still be a top 5 center in today's game. That's a stretch, but I like the confidence, but that's definitely a stretch. Oh, damn, Matt Brown. Damn, bro. Matt Brown said Coach Bud used to be off that Miller High Life on the bench. Damn. You guys are both giving people smoke today. You guys have, oh man, Bucks Nation. What's up with y'all on this Thursday night? Shout out to Bucks Nation. Charles Bilbo said, don't laugh, but let's get Robin Lopez back. He was a valuable bench player. I don't mind him coming back. Stacy said Brook is trying to win a championship. He's not going to do that in Houston. But they're going to throw him a bag, Stacy. They're going to throw him a filthy bag. Here we go. Humilidon said we have to get Mo Bamba and Malik Beasley to for their young legs. I don't mind getting Mo Bamba, actually. He's a little bit injury prone, too. Make sure I get through some of these. King Quee said Bobby got better O, though. Yeah, Bobby's O is nasty. Why not DeJounte Murray and Bogdanovich? I would do that in a heartbeat. And DeJounte Murray played defense. Don't sleep. I would do that in a heartbeat. Pastor Mendo said, I'll be honest, I forgot Wall was in the league still. I was too, so somebody else brought it up in the chat. But y'all, it's getting kind of late. I got to get up early. I got a long day tomorrow. I got to migrate some servers and do a whole bunch of other IT stuff tomorrow. But I really appreciate y'all joining the live today. Oh, this has been hilarious. I'll be live again in a couple days. Let me just get through a couple more here, though, before we get out of here. Milwaukee Bucks said Holiday to the Hawks for Murray, Bogdanovich in the second round in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, Milwaukee Bucks. Eric Payne said, would you pick up Kemba Walker? No, sir. He has John Elway knees. Absolutely not. He has John Elway knees. No, sir. 7Z said Dame drops 30 but also gives up 30. There's some truth in that. There's some truth in that. Shout out for the super chat. Let me get to that super. Oh, whoa. Trav 414 made it in the building. Whoa. Trav, what's good, bro? Glad you made it in here. Make sure I shout you out before I get up out of here. Let me make sure I shout out everybody before I get out of here. And get to the super chat real fast. Y'all, this has been a great live today. Shout out to everybody. This has been an outstanding live. Fire Blaster plays too with the 199 super chat. Chris Paul to the Bucks. For a veteran minimum, I wouldn't mind it. Shout out to Fire Blaster. Travis Marks said John Elway. I'm just being real. His knees is shot, bro. It's over with. He got that John Elway or O.J. Simpson walk going on. A hard pass. Hard pass. William Johnson said, one love, Bucks Nation. Salute. Yes, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. And I'll be live in the next couple days. But shout out to the chat. And I told y'all, for Bucks information, this podcast and this chat is the best chat on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, or any other social media that you can think about. Twitter. If you want to talk Bucks or see and hear me randomly bomb on other players, this is where you need to be. Look at the intelligent commentary in this chat. Look at the comments. Nobody is saying nothing crazy. Shout out to the chat. Salute the Bucks Nation. Man, I love talking to y'all and going live. This is awesome. Shout out to the chat. Man, if I had the time, I'd go live every day just to chop it up with y'all. It's really like that for real. But I got to get up out of here, y'all. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Comment, like, subscribe. We just talked about Adrian Griffin's press conference. Brook Lopez possibly going to the Houston Rockets. And Khris Middleton looking like he's re-signing with the Bucks. Comment, like, subscribe. Share the content. Salute Bucks Nation and the chat. Gone.